Hey, it's Chef Eric. Today we're gonna make eggplant bruschetta by the fantastic Jamie Oliver. It's a fantastic way to make eggplant taste amazing so kids will eat it. Let's get started. We have 2 large eggplants sliced into circles, some garlic, some fresh mint, 2 sliced baguettes, salt, pepper, olive oil, and red wine vinegar. So for this recipe, what's the most important step that a lot of people will miss is that you take the eggplant, lay them out flat like this. The reason we're doing this is because we want to season them with salt and pepper, and the salt will extract some of that bitter harshness that is in a lot of eggplant. And what this will do is make it so much more tender and flavorful. A lot of kids don't like eggplant just because of that kind of bitterness that comes with it. So again, lay them all flat, and even if you let them sit for like 5 minutes, that will do a lot to make them more tender and delicious when we saute them. We've seasoned our eggplant, and now we're just going to cook them in a little bit of oil. This will take a little bit of time, so over a medium heat, just add a little bit of olive oil to coat the pan. And we're just going to add those eggplants, saute them for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. We have a lot, so this will be about 3 batches, but you will be rewarded for your patience. So as we're cooking the eggplants, let's talk a little bit about eggplants. They have fiber and vitamin K. Fiber is really good for your digestive system, for how you process food. It's very important for that. And vitamin K is very good for your blood. When your blood clots, when you get a cut and you push pressure on it, it solidifies. That prevents the blood from just leaving your body. So vitamin K is very important and very good for your blood. Also, this is by Jamie Oliver. He's probably one of my favorite chefs. So Jamie Oliver is an English chef and restaurateur born in Clavering, Essex, educated in London. So what happened was he was a sous chef, which is like an assistant chef. It means second in command, at the River Cafe a little bit later, and the BBC found him at a young age. In 1999, he got his first TV show called The Naked Chef. This was not naked like just naked as in raw, natural foods cooked well, cooked meaningfully. Next, he had a cookbook. It became a hit, a bestseller, and eventually he started a number of different TV shows. And since then, he's got multiple restaurants. He's got tons of cookbooks. I own Jamie's Italy. That cookbook is my favorite, inspired me to learn cooking and do what I do today. So bruschetta is an Italian dish. It's an antipasto or appetizer, and comes from the word bruscare, which means to roast over coals. So we're going to take day-old bread, grill it, a little garlic, a little olive oil, a little salt and pepper, and that is going to provide that perfect base to adding things like cooked eggplant. So we get a little bit of lightly browned edges, which is exactly what we want. So it's taking a little bit of time, but we've sauteed our eggplant. You can also grill the eggplant or bake the eggplant. All you're doing is just softening it, so when you look at it come in here, you can see that it's all nicely golden brown on both sides like this. So all that eggplant cooks down quite nicely, okay? Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let that cool for a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil, and we're gonna make that delicious bruschetta that I was telling you guys about using baguettes or sourdough, really whatever you got. So take those. So all we're gonna do is cook them on one side, and now take a garlic clove, chop it in half. I'm gonna give one to assistant. It could be your help at home. And what we're gonna do is rub the garlic with a seasoning with the tiniest pinch of salt, and then rub with garlic to add that delicious garlic flavor to the bruschetta. But as we're waiting, we're going to take our eggplant and we're going to season it. Can you add 2 tablespoons of olive oil? 1. Let's do a tablespoon of vinegar. And can you rip up a couple of those mint leaves and just put it in? There's some fresh black pepper, some salt, and some chopped garlic. So this is kind of making a delicious, almost like marinated eggplant. And oh my gosh, doesn't that smell amazing? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so the bread's getting nicely golden brown. Just gonna take that off. The tiniest little bit of salt. take your garlic clove and just rub that 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so good. Garlic flavor without an intense amount of garlic to it. Just enough. And we're gonna have our student helpers. All right, guys, this is the moment of truth. We have our deliciously toasted bruschetta bites. Take a couple of those, put them on a plate. Perfect appetizer. Take some of that delicious marinade. The longer this marinates, the better. Just take, about 1 slice fits perfectly on top. That's a big one. Like that. Perfect. Well, let's try freshness. Eggplant bruschetta. Who'd have thought you get kids to eat sliced baguette with fresh garlic and delicious eggplant on top? It smells amazing. That nice little kick from the vinegar, the mintiness, and that herbal notes. I love how bruschetta is so versatile. This is so good. We have another video with tomato basil. This eggplant and mint, something new for kids to try. Absolutely delicious. This is a real treat.